Welcome back to the Reggies, here with three blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. We're your hosts. I'm Groper. We've got Tommy and Jace down the end. Gee, we've got a huge show today, lads. Holy dooly. The next 7 days could possibly be the greatest week of sport of 2023. Big call.
Yep.
And it's only possible every 4 years, I reckon, this week, because we only play the Ashes in England every 4 years. So sit back and listen to this. NRL and AFL this weekend. Big bye rounds in both. So not the greatest games, but stress less. US Open of Golf starts on Friday morning our time. The first Ashes test starts Friday night our time at Edgbaston. Then on Sunday afternoon, we've got Timmy Zoo fighting for the second time this year on the Gold Coast. We've actually got Tom going to the fight for the Reggies. Jason and I took the hit and decided we'll stay behind to do everything for the podcast like usual. So once again, Tom gets it all and we get fuck all.
Yeah. We're doing the hard yards.
How it should be.
Before we get right into it, Tommy D, my best mate, I just got to quickly touch on the Alpha Blokes live show on Saturday night and say how proud I am of you.
Oh, thanks, mate.
I don't know what I was expecting, but I can tell you now, I wasn't expecting to meet so many champions like we did. Everyone I spoke to was an absolute legend. I had the best night, and you should be very fucking proud of what you and the Lazarus have done over the last 2 years. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be signing Groper on any hats, that's for sure. I had to make up a signature on the spot, so that was interesting. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that real
It
quick.
was sensational night.
Yeah, thanks, boys.
Great blokes, great fucking event.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild going from just yarning on a couch like this to fucking walking out and just having that many fuckers just going off their dome.
Man,
like it was.
when yous walked out,
Oh.
I was that jealous because the fucking hairs were standing up on the arm, and I was like, this, I didn't know what to compare it to, but I was like, surely this compares to like walking out for a fight or something.
Well, I don't
Just
know
the
because I've
adrenaline.
never done that, but I mean, it can't get much crazier than that fucking
Exactly.
atmosphere.
You had
so.
400 people there just cheering for you.
Yeah,
Well,
it goes-
actually, they were chanting, "Queef, queef,
Yeah,
queef,
yeah,
queef,
yeah.
queef."
I fucking loved it. That was
Fuck
awesome
yeah,
to
they
see
did.
too.
It was
But
so
no,
good.
It was fucking cool. It was definitely something to build off and, you know, do more of. Didn't give ourselves much to do that first one just because we hadn't experienced that, but definitely got a lot to take and move forward and do more myself next time. And yeah, it was just, yeah.
It was
cool.
unreal. Nothing like that happens very often in Gladdy.
No.
And I reckon, yeah, it was just great. There was a good mix of locals and people that travelled and
Yeah,
way
absolutely.
more chicks there than I expected.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
That was what I think blew me away is I was just, for some reason, expecting just pig blokes, you know,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
just ready to rip in. But they all are, like, proud of what they're listening to and they brought their missus along and all the rest. So
I think it's the same thing if we did a thing eventually like with this show, like with the Reggies and that, and you involve the community. I think because everyone listens to you every week and they hear what you're about, and if they are listening to you all the time, they sort of have the same morals and the same interest as
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
So everyone who's there, you sort of fucking, you get along.
Yeah.
You know, it saves the dude who's just the odd one out from rocking up because
Yeah.
why the fuck would he?
Yeah, it was
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. Towards the start, before you come out, standing there talking to I've forgotten his name. I apologise, mate. I know you're a diehard listener, but I was fucking drunk, all right? He's pulled me up. We're having a chat, and apparently he helps out with the merch or something.
Yeah.
Knows Beck. Talking. He's written in a few times, and I was talking to him about the stuff he was writing in. And then this bloke walks past. He's got like strawberry blondie hair, looks nothing like Jace. And this bloke goes, "Toddy Smith!" And he just grabs him, and I was like, "That's not Jace, man." He's like, "Oh," and I was just like, "Fuck! I wish I could put him and the bloke that he thought was Jace and the
together.
bloke together and just go, how the fuck did you get there?"
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
told me
It was
about
funny.
it, and then I'm standing outside with you, and I hear a bloke do, Dottie Smith. And I was like, yep, this is who he's talking about. It is me this time.
Jace was signing hats. Todd Smith.
I had mates come up. The same thing. I was like, oh, what do you want me to sign? The signature. Like, well, just write Toddy Smith.
That's prime.
Like, fucking, as you wish, mate.
Is
As
that
you wish.
signing hats as Todd Smith.
Yeah. Done for
We'll get done for
defamation.
defamation.
What'd you sign? What'd you make your signature, bro? Because
Well-
that'd be the first time you've ever signed something as Groper.
Oh, 100%. And
Yeah,
didn't
cunts.
ever think that I would. So I'm there I'm like, I can't just write Keating, like my normal signature.
the
With a
fuck's
few
that?
swirls and shit in it. And I just went, and they're like, no, it's got to be Groper. And I was like, oh, fuck. Righto. Well, I said, you're first, so you're just a guinea pig here.
Yeah.
And it was actually good. I just did this huge G and then Roper.
Yeah, that's prime. You should just do the big G.
Yeah.
Like because you're going to have to do plenty, mate, soon.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just
Well-
reckon a big G and a squiggle, you know?
That's right. One of the most listened to podcasts in Gladdy.
second most.
Yeah.
That will fucking will be
The
up.
most sports.
Yeah,
Sports
biggest
market.
sports podcast in Gladstone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, by a street.
By a mile.
Heaps of competition.
Yeah, that's not important, Jason. Leave that out.
We win the comp every year.
We do.
Yeah.
Righto. This week in the RRLC,
Yep.
Reggies Rugby League Club. This is where this whole thing started. This journey started
Yeah.
around the RRLC. We got two big announcements. Merch close to being advertised, I reckon.
Yeah.
Start pumping everyone up. Wait till you see this fucking jersey. It is unreal.
Glorious.
We're going to have caps. A Reggie's trucker cap, thanks to CTC.
Yep.
And the one I'm most excited for, the baggy reg.
Yeah.
So, like the baggy green that they wear in the Test cricketers wear, but better, obviously, the baggy reg.
Yep.
Probably throw a few stubby cools, stickers too. It's going to be epic.
Yep.
I can't wait to drop it. We're just trying to finalise a few things.
Sort of took us a while, didn't it, boys, finding like a colour scheme because you don't want to rip off a club, but we've taken the black and the strapping tape colour, the
Yeah.
iconic strapping tape, and it actually really works.
It does,
Like
yeah.
fucking having a
yeah.
look at it in the designs we've made. So we've come up with it. And like Groper was saying, the baggy reg, I think, that novelty hat, I think it's
Yeah,
like your
exactly.
dress hat for an event and shit,
Yeah. Well, you
So-
could wear it to the races.
Well, you could.
You could.
Yeah.
The baggy red, I can't wait for that because we, at Uralla, the cricket club I played for when I was a junior, we made a baggy every year.
Yeah.
And it was just, felt
Yeah.
good, wearing
Yeah.
one.
Fucking oath.
Second announcement, biggest one of the year. Next week's show, the captain of the Reggies Rugby League Club will be selected.
Oh,
And it'll be selected by our members because, I don't think you can pick a bad captain with the players that we've
exactly.
given you. So,
And if you put it up to them, there's no whinging. Because
No,
you can
that's
say,
right.
boys, it's fucking literally a poll.
that's
You
right. I'll be
vote.
putting up a poll if I can work that out, how to do that
Yeah.
on the
I can show
RRLC.
you, mate.
I'll be giving them a few options because I'm not having a winger captain that's joined.
No. So short. We've been over this.
Sorry.
No. There's a short list of blokes
Yeah,
who we think should be skipper in the side. We'll need a VC as well, I think. Vice
Yep.
captain.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Short list is, and add anyone, boys, if I've forgotten them. But to me, it's Warren, Johns, Daly, Foster.
Yeah.
That's your four.
Yep.
That's my opinion anyway. If you think there should be more or others added to this short list, you just can let me know and I'll put it on. But yeah, if I work out how to do this poll, it should be up tomorrow. So we've got a week to vote. And then, we should have, that gives everyone a chance to vote.
I think that's
for
a
the
great.
skipper.
I think that is fair too because you're going. I don't think Riddell has the power there to be a captain.
Yeah,
he just does his job. Like either one of the boys steering the ship or a fucking dead set, just hard running pig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like a
right.
prop.
Well,
Leading around
and then
the
you
forward
look
pack.
at their achievements.
Oh, the
on
credentials.
field. Yeah,
Oh.
of those two,
Yeah.
of the 8 and
Exactly.
the 10.
Nah, that's great work, mate. I think you're all over.
I don't
it there.
think we can have. We can't have Benny Cousins.
No.
No,
You got to have someone who can behave. Like, you got to
Yeah.
set the standard for your club.
he can skipper the off field.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
The end of season trip. He can skipper that.
Behind closed doors.
Yeah,
Yep.
shit, yeah, and hide the video cameras.
Yeah. Fucking oath.
Righto. So that's what we're going to do next week. You've been doing great too. If you see any of those bullshit tipping fake accounts, just report them straight away. and then I see them and I just delete the post and delete them from the group because it's fucking annoying. It's doing my head in now because before I accept anyone, I click on the profile, make sure that it's a legit profile, go back, then approve or decline it. It's doing me head in. But there's like the main 3 just keep trying to get in.
Yeah.
And so I've got their names now and I can just decline
They've
them
been
every
flagged.
time.
We should
Oh.
just
You're on
say,
fucking
we should
notice.
just say their names.
But
and
they're not,
share
I don't
them.
think they're real people.
Oh, spewing.
So it
I
doesn't
was going to
matter.
say, imagine sending a bunch of pig-headed Reggies at them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
With the RLC security on them.
And
Get Chopper to deal with them.
the location of where they live is a giveaway as well because these things are made in like, I know we got UK listeners, don't get me wrong, but these ones are not real.
Yeah,
and then they're living in the US or they're living in fucking Vietnam or wherever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm onto it. So, but if you do see them, please let me know and report them. Right. Like I mentioned at the top, we have got a huge week of sport coming up. So we're going to get straight into that. And we're going to recap the World Test Championship final.
Yes,
we
we
have now won every ICC trophy that you can possibly win.
How
Even
cool
ones
is
that
that?
don't exist anymore, like the Champions Trophy, we've won them all.
Even in
Awesome.
the last 7 years, we've done the Test, ODI, and T20.
Yep.
Like that photo of the lads holding up all the trophies the
Yeah.
other day, that was fucking cool to see. We've completed cricket.
Yep. And
Australia,
are.
we just love ICC
We
trophies.
fucking are
We
cricket.
just
are we
fucking love
talking
it.
about the 2015
Yeah, 2015 ODI
Well-
World Cup.
and then the 2022, was it?
Yep. Yeah, it was.
2020 last year.
Or
and then,
2021, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've
And
completed,
then the World
we've
Test
completed
Championship.
cricket.
We've done it all.
We have.
We've done it all.
We have.
Well, we are cricket.
We fucking are.
We fucking actually are.
We are.
India just choke every final they get into.
Fucking
Exactly.
get that in
I was
here.
talking to someone about it the other day, and I was like, imagine the pressure on them every time, though. 1 billion people, just like the pressure.
1.4 billion
The
people. to be
pressure that
exact.
Virat Kohli must feel every time he walks out to bat must be insane. Like,
They really aren't blessed with genetics, are they? 1 billion and none of the fuckers are the best at anything, really.
So how do you have that many people and you can't field 11 fucking blokes to just dominate?
Yeah.
We've got what, like 26 million in Australia, and
Yeah.
we're just
They
we
should
get
have
it. They're the
11
fucking
sachets.
New South Wales of cricket.
But
aren't they?
that they fucking they are.
What
Because
about
I'm
the
trying to get
Yeah, that's a
the
good one too.
like 1.4 billion even at the Olympics and shit. Where does India thrive?
yeah, no, you fucking make a
You
great
just
point.
suck ass.
It's true because we dominate the swimming.
Yeah.
The US, they've probably
They dominate everything.
They dominate everything, but they got 320 million or something.
More
Yeah.
than that.
300 more
Like
than
I
us.
just think as genetically as a fucking
Yeah,
you just
well, that's
suck.
right.
And cricket is pretty well the most played sport.
That's probably
over
what
there.
they are the
It's
best
fucking
at though,
religion.
eh? Sport. Isn't hockey
They're
their
good at-
national fucking sport?
Nah, cricket.
Cricket
would
would be,
I thought hockey was.
but hockey, that field hockey, they're good at too.
Yeah.
Not ice hockey, obviously.
be. Not much ice over there.
No.
No, they are good at that as well.
Mm.
They we have a good rivalry with them in the hockey, men's
Yeah.
and women's.
Yeah.
Same sort of theory on the sport, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Hitting ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I reckon straight up, before we get into the review, because this is going to lead right into it, we've got a new segment.
We
teased
do.
it. We teased it last week.
We do,
and we've got a new
and
segment.
It's brought to you by our new sponsor, new segment, CTC, baby. Big Knuckles has jumped on board, and we're pumped to have him. The new segment is Captain of the Week, brought to you by CTC, like what we did there. So
Little play on
CTC, head to thecountrycompanies.com. If you want to buy any of Knuckles' fucking legendary hats he's already got, there's plenty there. And for all the awesome designs you want to make for your bucks parties, businesses, piss-ups, head to countrytruckercaps.com. And yeah, that's where you go to support Knuckles and the legends supporting us.
the idea behind this segment is pretty much the opposite of the squeeze of the week.
Yeah.
Exactly. Someone
Bloke
who
who-
goes the big lift for the fucking
Yeah.
country or the state or the boys.
Yeah.
Stands
Or the
up.
team. you
Last
know.
week, Dozer getting out of the in goal. Go Dozer.
Just one
know.
play like
yeah,
that.
They
like
don't have
Dozer.
to actually be the captain of the team. They're just courageous, fucking.
Yeah,
Courageous. That's a good one.
Exactly.
Exactly. Someone who pulls the sleeves up and just gets into their work.
That was the dirty work for the boys.
Yes, and who did that on the first day of the test when there was a supposed green top was meant to seam around everywhere for the bowlers? Who stood up?
Fucking
Good
courageous, all right. Big Travie head.
Fucking oath.
Wow.
Trav head.
140 something not out, and he batted 5 after day 1.
He just come in. We were looking a bit shaky, and he just came in. Smudge playing cool, calm, collected as he does, and Big Trav just said, "Get fucked. I'm gonna get captain of the week." Here.
And fucking yours truly, like Big Gropes, fucking send them straight at it as
called
well. So, and Jace with fucking
Smudge.
With Smudge.
Yeah.
So, I think there's a very well deserving first captain of the week
Straight
for the Reggies.
I think
And you've won fuck all there, Trav. So,
Yeah.
congratulations,
Well
mate.
done, Trav. Keep going, though.
Yeah.
We need you Friday.
We
Fucking
do.
pumped to see you hitting your stride, brother.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. We'll do a quick recap of the NRL, AFL games.
Yep.
So I'm just going to kick one off with the Sharks and the Storm. I know it wasn't the first game, but what the fuck that went on there? So they go from getting 40-something put on them to going and doing it against putting 50 on Cronulla.
It's just another example of the fucking NRL
this
this
year.
year.
We did mention that we all tipped them. Melbourne.
yeah,
we
yeah.
all tipped them, but I was
wasn't
not
confident.
expecting that
No.
at all.
It was a fucking landslide.
It's just fucking
In a game
outrageous.
where, like, we'll talk more about Nico Hines and Origin and shit later, but that's the game where I thought he'll fucking step up here. He wants that jersey. The
Same.
loss is not entirely on him.
No.
But fucking Sharks just didn't.
And-
They had nothing.
And one shit game from one bloke doesn't deserve a. Yeah, we'll get to Nico.
Definitely not.
We'll get to Nico.
Poor
in
old
that
Nico's
part,
been
yep.
fucked. Titans and the Tigs, there wasn't really much to talk about there, but on Friday night, how'd the Raiders go against the Warriors, Tommy?
The bros.
Did everyone listen and put bets on against what I said?
Oh,
I hope so.
I'm going to go back and listen to when I ask you, who are you tipping? And you said Canberra, and I go, fuck, can you not? And I should have changed it then.
Well, I literally said to everyone,
You just guided us into it.
Bet on what I don't tip when the bros are playing. That's
Yeah.
all you got to do.
And then the second game of Friday night, which the All-In was on.
I don't get how that was so wrong. I can understand if it was a bit, but when all of a sudden the Dolphins just cave in, like
Yeah, that
just
was-
get absolutely steamrolled. Surely the big $1.2 million man isn't that fucking important for Manly? Like Josh Schuster, he played well and he's at 6, but fuck's sake, when have they just become a powerhouse?
That was fucking
They just-
outrageous. And I just got called out immediately by Kirk too. Kirk just all over us again goes, puts in the little quotation marks. Manly aren't like a powerhouse or anything, are they?
Kirk have nothing better to do, fame.
Yeah, I couldn't believe.
I think the stat they said before, Finns didn't lose 2 games in a row since like round 5 and 6 or something. And I was confident. That was great value, I thought, and
Well,
proved us wrong 10 minutes
I
in.
just thought
hell.
for sure, like looking at that and going, you know, they'll just at least have some resilience because that's what I've really liked about the Dolphins this year. They mightn't have won every game, but they seem to fucking show up as a team.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why I was like, oh, well, that seems pretty good, but it
You
just
think
goes
you're
to
they're
show
gonna 58 put on them.
2023 NRL season. She's fucking a wild ride.
so. 40 points was the gap, and the bet was for plus 12.5. So we only lost it by 27.5,
Yeah,
that's
just a
right.
little bit.
which is fuck all.
Oh, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Just
couldn't
a
believe
horse
the
cock
Drags.
off.
Couldn't believe the Dragons.
They almost lost it there, but fucking.
Cody was a laid out.
Yeah.
So that no Cody. That
Yeah, that's
hurt 'em.
big.
And then they've almost come back and fucking won. That was the last 5 minutes was outrageous.
Yeah, it was.
3 tries, just bang, bang, bang. And anyway.
Dragons fans would have been quaking in there.
Oh, but Saturday night wasn't the main game. I was about to say main game. The 5:30 game. How good was Walsh v Ponga? Oh, mate.
And they fucking, at the end of the game, showing their respect to each other as well. Just 2 good fullbacks
Yeah.
just going at it. And
Turned
that
it
was
on.
Great to see. Both
Yeah.
Easily both 2 best players from each team, I'd say, on the night.
100%. And Kalen was winning until the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
is there a way where I think this is a perfect time to chat about it, even though we're talking about Origin soon. Is there ever a world where Kalen's fit, healthy, pumping, so's Walsh, the boys both play for Queensland? Like, is there room?
I think
when Benny Hunt gives it away. Maybe.
Yeah.
Harry Grant would go to 9.
Yeah.
And Ponga's probably more versatile than Walshy, so he could go 14.
Because I just
Is that
think
exactly-
Ponga's played there before.
Because I just think
Off
if
the
those
Yeah,
two
exactly.
are
His first game in
fucking,
Origin was number 14.
if those two are hot and firing, it's like, how do you leave both of them?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
It's a good problem to have.
Definitely.
Great headache.
New
to have.
South Wales type problems, that is.
Yeah, it is.
Not
Feels
anymore.
weird.
The Chooks, though, was shocking again.
Yep.
They got big dramas.
How was
Good to see,
Spence-
actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
If there's going to
Fuck.
see a team struggling, it's those units just fucking...
I'm glad I was wrong. I said they're going to get minor premiers. I'm
Me too.
fucking glad
Oh.
they're not even going to scrape
Just
the 8 at this point.
another one we nailed.
Yeah.
Just-
How
I
good was
just-
it to see Big Spencer Lenu and Jared Weir-Hargreaves going at it?
Yeah.
It's always JWH and those kind of fucking little biffs, eh?
Yeah.
But it's so good to see Spencer going to that club next year.
Yeah.
Just calling Weir-Hargreaves out and walking up to the crowd. I'll take Eddie. He was feeding it to everyone.
He was
though,
into it, wasn't he?
Just pure emotion.
Yeah.
Completely forgot this is where he's going.
That's what you want to see, though. You don't want to see the fucking that
just-
they've been trained so hard not to
Yeah.
react to anything. Just play on
Too big
emotion,
where he's
boys.
going. He just had that fucking look in his eyes.
You can
man,
be
like,
as professional
could
as you
run through a
want.
brick
If
wall.
you're a front rower filled with aggression, you can't just be the perfect fucking picturesque, follow the rules dude your whole life.
Exactly.
No.
He had
It's
a
the same
water
as-
bottle thrown at his fucking head.
Yeah.
Bro, it's the same with like
Bullshit,
UFC fighters, man. People are like so surprised when like someone like John Jones or something is this wild dude outside of it. The fucker tries to kill people for a living
Literally.
in a cage.
Yeah.
Same as these front rowers who are meant to bring aggression. Sometimes it balls over.
Bloody oath. And let them go.
Yeah,
Let the boys play.
fucking oath.
Like our bloody
of
strapper said, bring back the biff.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. Exactly.
Oh, we touched on the Sharks. The Storm were unreal. Harry Grant, great news for Queensland because he was back to his best there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Fucking unreal game.
Mitchell Moses' first half for the Eels, I think he was going to get picked anyway, but it just really cemented him getting
Yeah.
picked because his first half was. Gutho had a hat
If there
trick
was,
before
yeah,
half
if there was
So
time.
any
you-
fucking doubts, and you see Nico, I don't think he deserved to get dropped.
No, neither
But
do
yeah, Nico played shit, and Mitchell Moses played outstanding. So it was, that fucking would have
Fuck,
solidified it.
I
for Freddie in that.
honestly didn't. I got to admit, I didn't watch that game, but I didn't think Moses was. Yeah, I don't know.
He was good, but it was against Bulldogs for fuck's sake.
Gutho had a hat trick at half time, and Moses had 3 try assists.
Soft as a pensioner's turd, though.
No, they
Moses.
both are.
Yeah.
So,
There's actually, I've got to find it, man. There is a photo someone sent in of a wide shot of both Gutho and Moses, hands up in the air, fucking obviously at the referee going,
Perfect timing.
what?
yeah.
So, yeah, I think I listened to, might have been Matty Johns, and he mentioned on Thursday night, maybe? Thursday night
Thursday
with
or
Matty
Sunday
Johns?
would have been, yeah.
Don't think it was Sunday. Might have been. Anyway, he said there's reports that Moses is really firming up to
Yeah, right.
get the jersey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I know what your opinion on this is, Tom, but I don't care about this. You need one running half, one structured one. I would have picked Hines and probably Moses at 6 and 7.
I think
And
it
just let them have a side each.
I think it just fucks me up with the OCD growing up knowing that combination, you know, the structured half with your running elusive 5'8".
5'8", yeah.
I just can't get it out of my head.
It does.
It
Or
fucks
on
with me.
Like, yeah, in theory, that's what you want to fucking
That's
go
like
for.
with the Cowboys, even though it didn't really go that way, like Tommy Dearden and Townsend, I'm like, yeah, who's the fucking, what's what?
Who's fucking this cat?
Yeah, who the fuck's steering this ship and who's running the ball? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, righto. Yeah, so I think, after the games, you can see why they've gone and done it, but you can't base the whole selection on one round.
No.
One game of footy.
I think you
fucking
have
right.
to, with an origin thing, you have to build a campaign and have your thoughts at the start. You can't just change your whole thoughts every fucking game.
They lost-
That's my thing with it. I'm like, you've put Nico in at the start. You're picking him to help you that series.
Yeah.
Just one thing happens, your halfback gets injured, he's a halfback. Fucking pretty simple.
Put
to
him
me.
in.
Date
Back him
back to 1 month ago, before game 1, Nico is the informed halfback in the comp, and people are calling for Cleary to be fucking dropped or Luai to be dropped. Like, Nico, there was actually a genuine conversation if Nico's going to be starting. He comes on, plays centre, plays average for 15 minutes.
Lost him the
completely out of position. Yeah, one error. And then people start questioning it and then plays a shit game like he did on Sunday, along with 16 other blokes in that fucking Cronulla team. And they go, nah, fuck you, Nico. Like, literally,
it's wild.
I
that they've
can't
done
fathom
that.
it. I cannot fathom the fucking
I
choice
could
there.
see it if they changed the whole structure. If Luai got punted and they put a new structure in based on who's played together and shit. But the fact that Luai kept his spot and they literally just swapped a halfback in and out.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. How's
Exactly.
the fucking... Anyway.
Unless they've got something up their sleeve, a different game plan, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But
It's literally set up for, like, their squad is just set up for a fucking fairy tale, it feels, though. Like, I don't think
we
they're
are going to get to that when we
Yeah.
talk about it, and I hate that it's all been about them
Yeah,
for
the
the last
narrative
3
thing.
weeks.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
We have not been spoken about. But anyway,
I'll fucking keep it on wraps for now.
Buddy Franklin, the reason that I support Hawthorn, that bloke, I loved him when he was there. I still do, even though he's moved to Sydney for his missus.
Everyone's got a soft spot
and
for
dogged
Buddy.
us. Played his 350th on Friday night. I think this is going to be... He's got to hang the boots up, I think, after this year. He just...
1,000 goals, 350
You
games.
can tell that-
premiership player, like,
He wants to be that young, athletic, agile forward.
Yeah.
But his body's not letting him.
he's just not anymore.
Like, he's just
yeah.
not... It's not letting him. So, they lost the game, unfortunately. But he's played 350. He's kicked 1,000 goals. Like,
Well done.
How
what
many
a champion.
premierships he won? 4?
Nah, he's played in 5 grand finals and won 2 because he left
How
Hawthorn.
did I get that so wrong?
How old
yeah,
is he?
he's lost 2 with Sydney.
He'd be 36 this year, maybe.
Wow, righto. Is
Yeah.
it similar to
I think he's-
NRL sort of ages? Like the
Yeah.
boys
Unless
get to
you're
that.
some absolute freak.
Freak
like,
midfielder who can just run.
Yeah.
Being a forward, would that help being a bit older? Like, or you don't have to do the running? as
Maybe 30 years ago,
Yeah.
20 years ago, but now it's like defenders are almost your first blokes that you look to build a team around.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Because they're
exactly.
fucking just guns. The mighty Hawks, boys, knocking off the Brizzy Lions.
Ooh.
Keto was not happy, not impressed, and I didn't even message him about it. That's just the sort of bloke I am, you know, very
He's a
humble,
good bloke.
very humble in victory.
You are.
Yeah. Just in life, really.
So the Lions are sitting in the top 4, mate, and we've gone and knocked them off. That's because it
You've
was at
done
the
it a couple
MCG.
times,
If it was
yeah.
at the Gabba, we would have probably got hammered. But the MCG just does things to teams that aren't from Melbourne, and you just
But
can't explain it.
It goes against, like, contradicts my logic was they always get a big Fitzroy turnout and the crowd was fucking nothing.
They might
Yeah.
just get a layer of soft cock on them when they go to Melbourne.
Go to Melbourne.
Well, prior to last year when they beat D's, they hadn't won there in like 7 years.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy
I don't
what the G
understand it.
does. It used to do it to the West Australian teams too.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
pretty sure that's why they designed that new stadium to replicate
Yeah.
the MCG over
Get a bit
there.
of practice so when you actually go to the real deal, you know what you're doing.
Yeah. What was it? Port Adelaide, another win, beat the Dogs. See, they're a team that used to hate going to Melbourne too, and they've gone there a few times this year and got
Yeah,
the
they are
W.
in
So
good form. No, I don't think many people predicted them to be as good as they are.
not
this
as
year.
good, I think. Yeah, they've done this before though. Been top of the ladder halfway through the season.
Yeah, that's
and
what
ended
I
up finishing
every time it
fifth.
comes to the finals, I just think, yeah, Port will never fucking do the job.
Uh,
Their midfield is young and good though.
Yeah,
I saw a comparison. I think the AFL posted it, and they're like, "Does this have potential to be the same as the West Coast trio of Benny Cousins, Juddy?"
woo up.
Yeah, and what was the other one? It was something fucking outrageous. They're trying to compare already.
Like you mean Cousins, Kerr, and Chris Judd?
Yeah.
that midfield.
They're saying, "Does this have the potential to be like that?" And I can't remember the other midfield they mentioned.
Probably the Lions.
Yeah,
Early
it was.
Lions.
It was Vossi, Ackermanis, and Simon
Nigel
Black.
Lappin and Simon Black.
Yeah, they
Oh.
compared it to that, and I went,
Fucking
"That's
hell.
a fucking woo up." They've won 10 games or so. Like
How many comps they won?
Exactly, fucking 0.
Anyway, have a wild. You got 3 seconds to guess how many points the Crows won by.
6.
122.
Fucking how's that? Get that up your hole.
Against West Coast.
Yeah,
West Coast.
fucking jam that in your West Coast. Do you want me to come have a run for you useless cunts? What's going on there? Are they
They
fucking...
are fucked,
Are
man.
they the
there
same
so
comp?
many dramas.
How can you be that shit?
They are,
Every week.
I reckon
What's doing? No cunt wants to live in WA.
they could go play in the Waffle, which is like state league for AFL,
yeah.
and they wouldn't even make top 8.
Nah.
Wow.
They are
that's
fucking struggling.
Yeah,
what
man.
do they not have like marquee players or
They've
what's
got
the
so
deal?
many out.
Oh, okay.
A lot of
Like,
injuries.
so
But they
just
still
a
got
real
cunts like
injury,
Tim Kelly running around.
I
and
know.
He's playing insane, but it's just fucking hard to soar like an eagle when you're surrounded by turkeys.
It's fucking true, man.
Yeah.
They are in huge dramas. But good for the Hawks. We shouldn't get the spoon from here.
No, you are like 2 points off Carlton, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Oh, they're in big trouble. That's
Yeah, they
fucking
are.
right now, actually. Another loss to Essendon. Big game. They had like a marquee spot because they had the Queen's birthday down there. So the Monday public holiday. They had a Sunday night game starting at 7 p.m.
Yeah, how's that?
Huge turnout. Fucking pathetic again. And I actually gave a bloke a bit of shit on the way out of work today and said, you should get the 4 points this week because you got the bye, but turns out they don't. So,
So he thought that you were just being nice to him.
yeah, he sort of said, oh, do we? Oh, okay, that'll make the boss happy, as in like Voss. And I went, yeah. And now he's probably going to get home and go, fuck, we've got to play again. And then that Queen's birthday clash, Melbourne v Collingwood,
Yeah.
absolutely lived up to all expectations. They had
Fucking
all the
oath.
blokes going down the slide into the ice water to raise money for M&D.
Nice.
Neil Danaher was out in the Oval again, like
He's a
absolute
fucking trooper, isn't
courageous bloke, that man.
Yeah,
eh?
fucking oath.
That was the 8th or 9th. I think it was the 9th MND Queen's birthday game that they've
he?
had.
Big freeze.
The big freeze at the G. And he started it 9 years ago, and I think he was expected to see the first one. That was it. And he's seen
Fucking
9 of them now. Like,
absolute
just
trooper.
battling on.
Legend of the game as well.
Yeah. Good on him.
On
So-
your big Neil.
And Jace, the Cats had to buy, so well done.
Yeah.
You got to win finally.
Easy fucking 4 points there.
Are you in
Still-
the 8?
No, we're not. We are sitting on 24 points and 9th.
Are you going to do what Hawthorn did in 2009 after they won the comp in 08 and didn't make the finals the next year?
I think, well, I don't know. We started to pick up form again there, and now we're just so fucking hot and cold. We got a good percentage, but like we're better than a few of the teams. We could, I think best case scenario, about 6th, 7th.
Squeeze in there,
We'll squeeze
maybe win
in.
an elimination final and then get bundled out
Exactly.
the
Like
next
we've
week.
gotten over the hoodoo of we can't fucking do anything in the finals last year. So hopefully just big end of the year. Chrissy Scott sends
You
the
never
boys
know.
in.
They've still got
You
the
just
players
don't know.
there, except for Selwood.
Yeah, exactly.
Righto, well, let's fucking do it. We've sort of touched on it all. Let's go with the teams. State of Origin, Game 2 at the Cauldron Suncorp Stadium next Wednesday night. This caps off the best 7 days of sport of the year.
Absolutely.
Fucking oath. And I'm so fucking keen for this.
Me too.
Do you want to go through Queensland first?
Yep.
Righto. So we've got Reece Walsh, fullback, Xavier Coates and Murray Tuilagi on the wings.
Still don't. Yep.
Yep. Sorry, bruh. Valentine Holmes and the Hammer in the centres. Munster and Evans, Cherry Evans in the halves. Lindsay Collins and Fasula Malaawi, the front row. Benny Hunt at hooker. Fafita and Nanai, whatever. Sorry, bruh. In the second rows. And Patrick Carrigan at lock. Then we have Harry Grant, Tommy Flegler, Ruben Cotter and Mo Fodawaker on the bench with AJ Brimson and Horsburgh 18 and 19.
Yep.
That's a great squad.
Thoughts, boys?
I like the Nane inclusion.
Me too.
I think it was probably him or Kafusi, and I think Nane just gets it because he played that game
Yeah.
just before. So he played round 14 and really played well against Melbourne, whereas Kafusi hasn't played since we went and watched
Yeah.
on Doom and Cup Day.
Yeah, exactly.
I love
before Origin
He's
1.
playing Q Cup this weekend, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I love that we've picked those boys. They're young, attacking, fucking elusive players, and the bench says to me that they're backing them to play 80.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I love about a second row. I think
Yeah.
a fucking second rower, you should trust that bloke, obviously barring injury, to fucking play 80 minutes.
Yeah.
And you rotate your pigs in the middle who are working their freckles
Yeah.
off.
Nane
That's
he's got a fucking engine on him as well. Like
Oh, he'll play 80 for sure.
Exactly.
But I think a second rower should be able to. You get
he's a
your
very
breath.
he's a smaller, agile, like quick. Like he's a different type of second row to the big like Tom Gilbert.
Those two allow us to give Paddy Carrigan a rest for 10
Yes.
10 minutes.
Exactly.
Yep.
I think Fodawaker is a great inclusion.
Is it? It's not his debut, is it?
No, it's
No.
not. So
He's
he played in
played, yeah.
2021.
And did well.
Fucking
Yeah,
oath.
yeah.
When we were, that was a shit series for us. We were
Yeah.
done after 2 games, and I remember clear as daylight. Both those 2 games, he'd come off the bench. Fuck, he was just trucking nut,
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
everything on. Like he grabbed his Origin chance by fucking both hands, and honestly did not consider him really being in the squad this year. But in the last few weeks, he has killed it and stepped up, and I think he's going to come off the bench and just fucking
you're
go for
happy
it.
with that
I'm
one?
very happy. It's not like I'm
I'm,
going, why the fuck did pick Fodawaker?
I'm overall
He's good.
happy with the team. As per usual, trust Bill. Fucking let's go, boys. I would have done 2 things different just myself. I would have the Tom Flegler thing. He's the bloke that you take the risk on. He's the firebrand, a bloke that brings that bit of a risk because he gives away a few penalties.
Very unlucky
You got the
game
red
one.
nut
Yeah.
Corey Horsburgh sitting there. I would rather have Corey Horsburgh there as our fucking red nut.
Exactly.
As
like,
the one who's like a
The
bit of a
risky
risk.
one.
Yeah,
I'd rather have him than Flegler personally. Still believe Tommy Flegler will do a good job. And I would have, instead of Xavier Coates on the wing, I would have Origin Gags.
Oh, me too.
I think that was his chance.
That was
I'm
my
like-
only issue.
I'm
was
like, there
that-
was me, man.
Yeah, I
ready to come
know.
back.
And he played well.
he played really good
Played
against
so
France.
well. I was
think-
like, yeah,
Like,
Gags will get picked.
Like, I get why the build of Coates, he's literally a perfect wingers build. He's done a job before, but man.
I
Nearly-
think what I'm happy with, like Gags, yeah, I probably would have, if he was to get picked, I'd push him in the centre and push Val or Hammer out into the wing. But you look at our wingers compared to New South Wales, someone like Coates, he's going to be either matched up against Adokar or Toto.
Toto, yeah.
Tiny. Adokar's not tiny, but aerial, like you can just see Cam Munster and Ches like targeting that wing.
Yeah.
So that's probably Xavier Coates' best part of his game. In fact,
100% it is.
He
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
launches in the air, man.
For sure.
That will be an absolute target.
I reckon
Yep.
there's a great shout that we will, you can't probably bet on this, but we will get a penalty at some stage for, what's it called when they
Shadowing or
block
whatever
you?
it is, yeah.
Block you off the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like interference. I don't know.
What's the fucking word? It's on the tip of me tongue.
I thought it was shadowing
Oh,
someone.
fuck me, I know it is too now.
Escort or
Escort,
Yeah, there
yes,
it is.
yes.
Yeah, hooker.
Great word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you
I
know
reckon we'll definitely get a penalty for that because they'll be thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah.
We cannot let Coates get a jump over, I assume, Toto.
We'd mark him on Toto, exactly.
Do you know what I was very happy with? AJ Brimson at 18 makes way more sense than Tom did.
Yeah.
It does.
AJ Brimson covers literally fucking anything.
Yeah.
Like hooker, halfback, 5'8", fullback, centre,
Yeah.
fucking wing,
You can
Yeah.
literally
even
play
lock.
Get him in at
anywhere.
lock, yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
he just
Oh,
Very
fits,
100%.
complete player. Very complete
100%.
player. And
Like-
he's in great form.
makes way more sense, man. So I'm stoked with our side. We just got to not listen to the noise of all the shit about all of everyone talking about their team. Fuck them
Yeah.
and their dads, and we just rock up and fucking hook in at the
Exactly. And the ball's in our court. Like,
Just
it is-
demoralise them.
Just
oath.
fucking put
Where
the-
do you go from here? I've been saying it for weeks since that game one, and
Yep.
they've gone in a completely different direction than I thought.
But what I'm happy about is our bench setup and how it's looking to be. You know,
Yeah.
literally the Harry Grant. We know what's happening with Benny Hunt and him,
Yep.
and then the middle 3 boys just rotate and all fucking hook in.
Fucking
Yep.
oath.
I'm just stoked with that.
Have you? I haven't, but have you heard any talk this pre-game about Val and Hammer are in trouble against Turbo
No.
and Trell?
No,
Not at all.
No, neither. Surprisingly,
They've gone and picked. I understand picking Trell because it's fucking Latrell Mitchell, but you're going to go and drop Stephen Crichton to 18th man for a bloke who hasn't played. Corey Parker hit the nail on the head with this. A bloke who hasn't played in a month and he's still not 100%.
Yeah, but fuck. That's how much
You got
they.
it.
That is honestly how much they put on that bloke.
But
Exactly.
they don't. I honestly,
I would've
I
picked
would do
him.
the same thing too.
100%.
You gotta pick blokes in this position who can do something out of nothing, and Latrell Mitchell is one of them.
Yeah,
He can.
and
He's
one of the
rate him
only
way higher than
ones-
Crichton, but
He's one of the only ones in that team that makes me go, ooh.
Yeah,
Like as in him
when he
getting
gets
the
it, eh?
ball and just fucking.
Especially because you notice when he plays fullback that he gets the ball out the back a lot, which is what a fullback does. But
Yeah.
when he plays centre, he can run those lines and just
Yeah.
steam onto it. And he'd be 100 kilos.
Oh yeah, he's a
and
big boy.
Fast
yeah.
as fuck. So,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. But I definitely hear what you're saying there. We haven't gone with different position, but we haven't gone with Kafusi, probably because he hasn't played in a month.
Exactly.
And, yeah, they're risking him, but they've got to risk it.
Latrell is kind of
Yeah.
like who comes back after a month and plays the best game of his career.
They have
Don't
to
get me
risk
wrong
it,
on
yeah.
that. I would risk it too, but I just think it's a big call.
Yeah.
To wrap it up, spewing for Selwyn. I think he did so well in game 1, and he's got a massive future for Queensland. So I was pretty
Yeah.
spewing.
Oh, he'll be back.
Yeah,
He'll be back for
for
game
sure.
3,
I just
definitely.
mean I'm spewing for him. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like he was just doing so well.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty wraps up what we think about Queensland.
Yeah.
Should we move on to
I
the
love
dad
it.
kisses?
I
We should.
love what we've done. We haven't changed. We've forced changes. That's all we've done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
felt
right.
confident going into game 1 with that team, and now this team, even with the injuries out, and obviously coming off the back of that win, I feel fucking 10 times more confident.
I just
Same.
it makes more sense to me with the structure we've done in the rotation that I look at it and go, yep,
Yeah.
everything makes sense for the game that we want to play.
Exactly.
Is
So,
Billy going to do the gammon and start Cotter again?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I would love to see Ruben out there starting. However, it doesn't matter what you do with Ruben. Ruben is fucking Origin.
He is. He'll come on and he can
So-
play fucking 20
Fuck yeah.
minutes.
I
and
love
he'll-
that
He
cunt.
was
Real.
not in form at all, man, until that game.
Exactly.
Oh,
He just,
and
I
then just-
fucking love him.
He's the
mate.
smallest front rower of all time.
Yeah.
He
Doesn't
fucking
fucking matter.
He plays like he's David Clemmer.
Do you
Like
reckon
that
his
size,
mullet
you know.
would be like Fabio's fucking thing? Like if you shaved it off, he'd go to shit.
Probably.
You reckon? Because like that
Oh.
thing is just brilliant. I love him, mate.
Yeah.
Love him. Righto, we'll get to the New South Wales dad kisses. So at fullback, we got James Tedesco. On the wings, Brian Toto and Josh Adokar. In the centres, Trelly Mitt and Tom Travojevic. In the halves, Luai and Suki Cunt Moses. In the front row, we have Junior Paolo, and Payne Haas. Cookie at 9. Frizzell, Hudson Young and Isaiah Yeo locking it up. Stefano Oitakamanu, Cameron Murray, Liam Martin and Reece Robson on the bench. We then have Stephen Crichton and Kaon Kolamatangi at
Yep.
18 and 19, boys.
Pumped for Kalamatangi because I rate him, eh?
He's
me too.
deserving of
As
a
a
jersey
second
for
rower.
sure.
Yeah.
And can you say Stefano's name again? sorry?
Oitakamanu.
Right.
Oitakamanu.
Pumped for him too. He's been playing well, deserves
Yeah.
his shirt. I think the first 6 that they've gone with, or let's say the back 5, sorry.
Yeah.
I like that they've stuck tough there.
Yeah,
They didn't go and change
definitely.
too much. Obviously,
makes
they've
sense.
brought Trell back in. For me, obviously, the biggest talking point, everyone's probably sick of talking about it, but we're doing it anyway, is Moses in, no sign of Hines, and Luai keeping his spot.
Yeah.
So, this is just me, personal opinion. I would have picked Moses and Hines because you can't drop Hines. I wouldn't have picked Luai. He's done nothing ever when he's played, and I don't know. I just think pick them both. Fucking pick them both. If one of them has a better game, then the other one takes a back seat. It's almost like you got a double chance at fucking one of them being on fire.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Nico is a running half. He can be that running half.
It's a hard one because I don't really know what he is.
Yeah.
He's not a running half, but he's not a Adam Reynolds style, Moses
Yeah.
style structured half either. I don't know.
Just fucking.
Which I think is what is damaging him, which is hurting him. That's probably why he's not getting picked because they're like, what is
Yeah.
is he the bloke who can
We need the
grab a
structured
team and
half.
structure the fuck out of it?
If New South
but they
Wales-
couldn't have shit where they ate anymore.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
like I was saying before, at the start of a fucking Origin campaign, you make a decision. In my opinion, you should make a decision that you are going to stick with that campaign, not for one game. It's a fucking 3-game series, and you got to build a squad of boys that are fucking committed to it.
Yep.
Why the fuck would you bring Nico Hines in off the bench, give him that run he did? The halfback gets injured, and you're going to keep the rest, like the 5'8", the same, and you're not going to just swap him with the fucking bloke
Who's
a
injured.
halfback on the bench that could just slot straight
Yeah.
in Nico Hines.
What?
I
crazy.
cannot fathom it. It's like I said before, probably on his fucking day this year is the most informed halfback in the comp. And like I said, you play bad 15 minutes in game 1 and a stinker against Melbourne, and they think, what? Well, he's going to be shit from now on. We can't pick him.
Like, can you
I
fuck with the
fucking-
bloke's head anymore?
Exactly. That Do you think he's going to go,
Right.
fuck, yeah, I really want to, like, it could use him as motivation, but I reckon that would fuck with his head a lot.
Like, what do you say to him? What's Freddie say to him on that phone call? Oh,
Exactly.
man, Cleary got hurt, but you just had a shit game on the weekend, so we're putting Moses in.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I don't fucking understand it.
Crazy, eh? How
They
do
need
you-
to stop picking the fucking buddy-buddy combination. If it doesn't work in game 2, then fucking I reckon they call for Freddie's
if
head.
they I don't know what I was going to say there.
I was just gonna say, like if Nico was the one that wasn't going to do the job, in my opinion, I would have Adam Reynolds is the next one up. You got Damien Cook there. You got. I know you're saying combinations you wouldn't look at, Grapes, but I'm going Suncorp Stadium. That's his home ground that he's been playing at all year. He knows some of the Queensland boys and how they fucking play. Probably some of their weaknesses and shit.
Yeah.
He's been in the fucking Broncos team. I'm just like, and he's got that old head that's fucking been in big games,
Yeah.
won premierships, played Origin before, and I'm like, I just fucking don't understand why they wouldn't have picked Adam
It
Reynolds.
was almost like when you look at Nathan Cleary's out, it was almost a good headache how much depth they had, and he's just gone and fucking turned into a shambles.
Well-
I reckon, so my opinion on the Reynolds thing is I reckon he's looking to the future, and Reynolds is 32. I think he turns 33 this year. And I'm like, he'll come in and he'll probably play. If he did come in, he'd play this game, possibly the next one, and then he wouldn't play.
But
next
yeah, why
year.
would you
Yeah,
look
but-
towards
So-
the future
but-
for a game 2, do or die death?
But
Fuck,
why would
do
you
or
look
die
towards the
death, do or-
future when Cleary's about 7? And that's their man that they want to keep
Yeah, true,
on.
yeah.
Like, you
Fair.
know, it doesn't
They
fucking
just
make
need
sense.
to get that fucking win at Suncorp, and then they'd be on their home turf. I don't think they should be worried about the future if that's their logic on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I
get the
just
fucking
reckon,
win.
yeah, you just... and the other thing too, like moving past that now, they've gone with a 2-hooker bench, right, after not going with it game 1. So game 1, they're fucking all about the 1-hooker. Now they're about 2 hookers. To me, they fucked up that order as well because don't you want Damien Cook coming on around tired pigs?
Oh, you
Instead of Reece-
want Reece to start?
Well, it'd make more sense. Reece isn't as quick and elusive. So wouldn't you have Reece Robson taking the sting out of it and then Cookie coming on?
Yeah, Cook
with
could
the
be that
pace?
better impact player, eh?
They might. You never
Well,
know.
actually,
Yeah.
they might, but
We
that
might
would
be
make,
onto it.
Well, that would make more sense to me. Like, there's heaps of things here that they haven't done that doesn't make sense, bro. Like, to me, Liam Martin, one
Why
of
is
the
he not
only cunts
starting?
who had a go, and Hudson Old just
Yeah.
gets to start again as a second rower. What's he going to do? Play half a game again?
Not even 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Humbled.
What the fuck is
Fucking
going on there, man?
Humbled
I
immediately.
haven't seen this much. I cannot remember the last time there was this much like disruption for New South Wales
I
going
know.
into a game. Like
It's scary.
they fucking. Can you imagine like what is Freddie going to be doing in that camp to keep like them all grounded and like calm?
Not
Because-
wearing shoes.
Yeah,
Well, he
fucking
might
literally.
He might be going. Oh, let's try and do a Queensland to Queensland.
Exactly.
Which
It's like
is,
almost set up for like could be a fairy tale, like I was saying, for backs against the wall. It's the kind of game where New South Wales would need to dig deep. You know what they need to find? Their fucking Queensland spirit.
They do. They
do.
need to
Prove
find
this,
it.
they could prove that. I'm not going to say that they will get Origin, but this is a game where it's they're like, right, let's prove our point that we get Origin.
100%.
Surely you
This
sit
is-
there-
Because Queensland in this position would go, fucking, we get Origin, we're going to win.
Don't you? Wouldn't you just go righto? Or this is just my opinion. You'd look each other in the fucking eye and go, "Let's stop this shit talk now. We do not lose this game
Exactly
tonight
right.
at any cost."
Yeah.
Like
Literally do
I'm
or
sure
die
they
for the
do
state.
say that, but
They don't fucking show
it
it.
doesn't look like it.
They,
eh?
do you know what they don't do? They don't actually fucking believe it.
Yeah.
And we do.
They
Do you
might
think a
s-
bloke like Mitchell Moses, the halfback leading that team round, is going to be like, righto, boys, like this is do or die? Like,
You watch
I
that
cannot.
cunt-
I don't have. If I was a New South Wales fan, I would not have faith in him. To
He will
salvage
100%
that win.
take a dive at some point in that game. Just try and milk a shepherd or a something, a little sook.
He doesn't
Winner-
have- I don't think he has that Origin flair.
But mate, I think the bench to me, you got a hooker, you got 2 second rowers, and like 1 lock with Cameron Murray and 1 prop on debut. Where does that work in
So-
a rotation?
Well, it looks pain. They fucked up with Haas in the first game. He can play 70, no doubt.
Easily.
That's in clubland though.
No, no, it's faster. It's a different game and everything. But I reckon they're going to expect him to be playing.
Well, by the look of that,
Yeah.
fucking oath.
yeah,
Exactly.
Obviously, Yo, he'll play 80.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll need a rest, but he does that quite often. Carrigan, the other lock, for the Broncos, he has a rest. So that's like how he plays.
Yeah.
Whereas Yo always plays 80.
Exactly.
So I think he'll be right there. But yeah, It's like they've set it up for Hudson to come off after 2025 again and do fuck all.
Yeah.
And fuck you, Hudson.
Yeah, I think
And then Liam Martin to come on again.
the way Liam Martin came off the bench,
That did work.
that's
that was
why,
one
that's
of the
probably
things
why
that
they've
worked.
stuck with it.
Yeah, but that kind of do that from the start.
Exactly.
Yeah,
if someone's that good off the bench, they're going to be that fucking good.
We
when
were
they start.
12-0 up before he come
Yeah,
on.
Yeah.
mate, he's fit as, and he's got that origin aggression. You would have him starting, and Hudson either learns to play prop or you fucking get a prop in. I just
Yeah,
don't,
fuck him off.
I don't understand the thing. But anyway, this isn't me writing them off. We have
No
fucking
way.
learned as Queenslanders that when you see something like this, the narrative, we've been on the other side of this so many times and fucking won. So I'm not sitting here carrying on like all you dad kissing fucks do every year. I understand that you have every chance of winning. However, it's at the cauldron, cunt, and you got a fucking big job ahead of you.
Yeah.
If you just get it done, it'll be thanks to having a fucking go, looking each other in the eye and digging in, and Ashley Klein.
Well,
Yeah,
there's the
that's
other thing you've got. You've got Ashley Klein, and you got the NRL looking at losing millions if it doesn't go to a decider.
If it's 2-0 going to Sydney, the NRL loses millions. And
So-
they've
0.5
publicly
at
said
least.
it. Publicly
Yeah.
said it, and then gone and put Ashley Klein behind the whistle.
Yep. We've already got our fucking excuse
We're
if
fucking,
we lose.
yeah.
No, we're not. Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
I hope that if the unthinkable happens and we go down the cauldron, I hope it's because they were
Yous
better
play
than
better.
us.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey,
Exactly
and
right.
fucking, this is, like Jay said before, this is your chance to show that you cunts actually fucking want to be there and get
Yeah.
it.
100%.
So, look, I'm looking forward to it. I'm so pumped.
can't
And
wait.
I think, what are we saying, boys? We're going to do a similar thing as we did last time. I'm going
Yep.
to be here this week, so I think we're going to try and do like a day of Origin, bring it out in the morning and do like a bit of a recap,
Yep.
which,
The boys will have the weekend camp this week, so the Wednesday morning, day of the game, we'll bring out the Origin special. Just talk about that.
yeah.
Oh, or
No, I
we'll,
think
do the
we'll
normal
we'll probably
episode.
recap this weekend sport.
Yeah.
The RRLC,
Smithy might win
shit
the
like that.
US Open.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Fucking hopefully.
Do all that stuff, and then again we'll do the fucking instant reaction episode
Yeah.
straight after the game. The pure emotion.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
We'll have all hands on deck. It won't be Gropes on the.
We will.
it won't be me on the bloody keyboard
And me
over
parked
there.
up on the couch.
It went well though.
It did. I had a great time.
Boys, Ashes Friday. Just
Oh,
gets better.
Fuck me.
just does.
What are we going to watch on Friday? I'll be watching the Ashes because I'm
Like
pretty
footy,
sure.
cricket, golf,
Cabs,
AFL.
Cabs play Friday night, but anyway, I'll be watching the Ashes.
Fucking oath.
I
What's our
cannot
timeline,
wait.
Gropes? Like, as in, what time will it be kicking off
First
here
ball normally gets bowled around 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And like that'll be day one, I think, and then because the over eight's always shit and they never get their overs in, they'll start half an hour early every other day.
Yeah.
and shit? Yeah.
Drives me insane. But yeah, around 7:30, 8 o'clock will be first ball, I think.
Fucking
so
pumped.
get a few in, get a few overs in. My prediction is I think Hazelwood comes straight in for bowling.
What?
Oh, no.
I don't. I'm
Yeah.
going to have to disagree with you on that one.
No, that's what we're here for.
Exactly.
Please.
I
How
reckon he
can you
comes
drop
in.
Scotty after that performance?
They will.
You reckon?
Yeah. I've got a bet too coming up in the.
What's your
Why?
Like, what's your
What's your-
thought process behind Scotty getting dropped for Josh Haswood?
Well, they rested him in the Test Championship final, and why would they have done that if they weren't prepping him for this? He bowled. So while we were winning on day 4 and 5, Hoff was bowling proper spells out the back at full pace, full.
Oh, really?
Same as a game. He was bowling spells out there, like prepping. You know.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't be like
Saying
I
I'm
wouldn't
ready.
be surprised if you're right there, but I think I'd keep Scotty Boland in.
He will be our best bowler under those conditions. Hazelwood will.
But
Yeah.
Scotty Boland was our best bowler last game as well.
I know.
Fuck, that's
Unfortunately,
another good headache to
I'm
have,
just
though.
telling you what's going to happen,
Yeah.
boys.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
with you got Stark. He's your left arm.
Yeah.
Point of difference, fast as fuck. Old Woody. Of Toy Story, find a better looking cunt that suits Woody. So you got Woody steaming in with the left. You got the captain, Paddy Cummins. Sorry. You got Gary. There's not anyone else if
Yeah.
Hazelwood's in there.
It's always Hoff
Exactly.
and Boland.
Yeah.
Especially now because we're never going to play 4 seamers because we're always going to have Cameron Green for the next fucking decade.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's our fourth quick to give the big boys a rest. The top, nothing will change except for, I reckon, Hoff will come in. But we won't know until, I don't know,
Usually at the toss.
Cummins might come out and let us know again like he did.
Yeah, that's true.
That when he said Boland's going to get the
Yeah,
nod.
if Scotty gets dropped, I'm not going to be like, fuck, that's bullshit, because Hoff is fucking
Nah,
unreal.
yeah.
They're both outstanding bowlers. Like, it's a good headache to have.
Yeah, I just think that he probably maybe could have played in the
But they didn't want to
final.
risk it.
They didn't want to risk him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, are they not wanting to risk him because they don't want him to be out for the series and then they have no backup? Or were they did they not play him because they're going to play him Friday?
Yeah.
And I reckon they're going to play him Friday.
Right.
And stay tuned for me little bet coming up later. Right. Is anyone going to the Gold Coast this weekend
Yeah, baby.
for any reason?
Fucking
yeah,
oath.
they are.
I'm going, it's a real Reggie trip, to be honest. We got a bus trip from Gladstone to the GC, fucking with all the boys going on. Shout out to Camo Masters, one of me fucking good mates. It's his Bucks party. So we're heading down to the GC, and I think there's a bit of top golf planned on Saturday. Flog the absolute fucking piss out of a few
You're
balls.
a good golfer too, actually.
Yeah, just steaming into that. Like the idea of top golf. Get on the piss, smack the fuck out of balls.
Right,
have
yeah,
a
so
thing.
fucking
You forget
fun.
about all your bad shots.
You do.
That's right.
You
So
play
do
little
that.
games and shit as well. It's
And
fucking
then,
awesome.
and then going to the Biffs on Sunday. Watch Timmy Zoo fight, which I'm fucking keen for.
Yeah.
That'll be an
Over the
awesome
last
experience.
few months, I've managed to tick off a few good things of the old sporting bucket list.
You have.
Yeah.
And I'm very keen to
And I'm
check
very
the boxing
jealous.
out. So let's go, Tim Zoo.
Yeah, I
Fuck
can't
yeah.
wait for it. I think Fox have done an awesome way of promoting it too. Forgot what his name is that does the voiceover.
Oh,
for
Matty,
it. He does a good job.
Matt
I reckon.
Nable.
Matt Noble, yeah.
I'm loving it because
Yep.
everything he says is so true. Like everyone just fought him because I wouldn't have fought him if it wasn't his last name and shit. And he's
Yep.
just
Yeah.
proved every cunt wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to succeed his dad, I think.
Well, big call. Let's hope that
Big
fucking
call,
happens.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I think he will.
Let's
I
go.
just think, like, shout out to him for just doing what he does. He just fucking... And he does not need to be fighting this much.
No.
Yeah, he's so active.
He could stop and fight Charlo when Charlo was ready to fight, but he's fucking just blueing because he wants to be like, oi, I'll fucking fight anyone.
I'm still ready.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, this fight he's doing is purely just to stay active and show that he's keen, and I fucking love it.
How good
Like-
they're always in. Like, he's getting that many fights in Australia.
Oh, bro. He's just... there's not much to not like about Tim Zoo.
Exactly.
He's fucking humble. He's done his
Even
work.
if you're not an Aussie, he's a fucking got to be a fan favorite.
He's built up and he's won some big fights now to have that confidence. Not like he was cocky as fuck at the start. He's won the fights now to say, I'm ready, I'm confident, I'm here. What's my
Exactly.
fucking name?
I
He's
reckon
not like
he's-
not that real like outspoken, loud like figure.
Yeah.
But
Right.
he's like he just lets his fight and do the talk. But you can just tell like the way he holds himself, he is fucking confident. He's
Yeah.
quiet,
Fuck
but
yeah.
he's confident.
That's
Should
what
be.
I was calling for him to be a bit more fucking trying to promote the fight and that last time. But then I reckon that last fight he got so much confidence out of that because he was
Yeah.
screaming down the camera and shit.
As
It
he
was-
should have. Harrison beat Charlo.
Yeah,
He's beat him once. He just fucking pizzled him.
dominated him.
Just
eh?
smacked him into the fucking ropes, and I love that the ref let him just pepper him.
Yeah,
Joe, you see
Oh.
all the early stoppages? That was not an early one, and he
Not
deserved
at all.
everything.
possible late,
Nah.
but it was like I don't know. I thought in my head when I was watching that, I was going, "Fuck! If he doesn't call this off, and then old mate comes back, I would have been blown up."
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm going, "That you got to stop it," but it was just didn't happen. It was good. He just
Yep.
kept pumping.
Yeah.
No, I'm very keen for that, boys.
Yeah.
Very keen.
And then US Open golf. Toughest test in golf starts. It'll be Friday morning, our time.
Yeah, usually like that early Friday
Yeah.
morning. For
So the
us.
last round will finish. It's always usually good. If I got an RDO on the Monday, I'll watch the last round because it
Yeah.
wraps up around 10 or 11 o'clock in the
It's
morning.
always good.
It's in California at LA.
Country club.
I think it'll be awesome, especially with everything that's going on with Liv and the PGA. It's
Yeah.
like that's all the big players. That's all they're getting asked about in the interviews
exactly.
about what's going on. And true to form, haven't done any more research into it, so we'll just let it unfold.
Yeah, it's golf tournaments are always hard to like pick a.
No, I
Fucking
mean on the
windfall.
Live PGA thing.
Oh yeah, but
Still don't know
well,
what
in
the
saying
deal
that,
is.
like, I'm about to contradict myself. I'm going to pick who I think will win.
Yeah, we'll go for it. But
It's a pretty obvious choice, but Scotty Scheffler.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he's going to have a big one as always. He's always in contention, but keep an eye out for Victor the Inflictor Hovland.
True.
He's been sensational. He did very well at the PGA Championship. He could take us one out, but I think Scotty too hot. He'll be too good.
I think they had a record number of entrants this year.
Really?
It was like, don't know what the figure was, but it's literally an open, like the US
Yeah.
Open. Anyone with a handicap under fucking 2 or whatever it is, maybe it's 5, can go through qualifying and qualify to play. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully the Aussie contingent fires up.
Yeah.
Jason Day won a couple of weeks ago.
He did on the
He
tour.
could be back.
Can't
It's just-
Smithy.
Yeah, go.
Smithy's always.
I fucking love him. Like, I just love the character of him. Who he
Yeah.
is. He's just us. You know,
He is.
he's one of us.
Fucking
He's a
oath.
And he's
Queenslander.
actually,
Yes.
where's his local club? It's like North Brizzy or something. So,
Love
go
him.
on, Smith.
Fucking oath.
always rooting for him.
Yep. Let's put the tips in.
Right.
Yeah, yep. Righto.
It's good. It's only
So-
5 games, so we can only get 5 wrong.
That's right. Friday, boys, 8 p.m. Queensland Country Back Stadium. We have Cowboys versus Penrith.
All right. I'm starting this one off with a bit of a rough call. here,
Somehow
but
it's a rough call.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly right. Somehow it's a rough call, but I'm going Cows. Still a strong team, even in this Origin period. Tom Dearden's out of the squad, so he's going to be in. Still got Drinky, and big Jason Tamalolo is back. He'll be returning with a fucking point to prove, as always.
Starting at lock as well.
Yep. Big win against Melbourne in their last game, and Penrith is depleted. They have no Toto, no Crichton, no Liam Martin, no Yo, no Luai, no Cleary.
Yep.
Fucking, like, they still have a decent team on paper, but I think
It's
Cowboys-
outrageous that they are paying $1.70
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
the
Cows last year in this Origin period, they did fucking
away
Penrith.
from home
We lost to the Tigers not long ago.
with a full strength side. It was fucking sheeting rain. but-
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
even really
I
basing
just-
this off like past form and how they, like I said, they beat Melbourne, big win, but I'm literally just looking at the teams on paper and going Cows.
Cogger and Salmon. Jamin Salmon is playing 5'8".
We got
Yeah.
a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The threadfin.
Dylan Edwards is still there, but there's only so much he can do.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm literally just jacing it and picking Penrith because they're my team.
Yeah.
If I wasn't a Penrith man, this would 100% be the upset thing where you go, fuck
Which
me.
we always nail. though.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. See, listen. You know, but 80% of people on this thing have gone Penrith.
Wild.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
I reckon half of them just look at who's getting tipped the most and who's a fan.
Yeah,
and
oh,
goes,
for sure.
"I'll
Yeah.
just tip them.
But anyway,
No, but
we'll
I
see.
just mean Bluebet have got Penrith marked easy favourites. Not just easy.
Yeah, they're like $1.60 or something.
Yep.
But
Right.
I also said Dolphins were heaps of value last week.
Yeah,
So.
I'm
we're
picking the
awesome
Cowboys.
punters.
I'm picking the Cows.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yep.
Okay, Saturday, boys, we got fucking Newcastle and the Roosters at McDonald Jones Stadium.
I'm just going off form, and the Roosters' form's been worse than Newcastle's.
Yeah,
So
I'm going Newcastle.
they have
for
to
sure.
fire, but I said that last week.
They have to fire, but they're going to be losing their captain and fullback.
Not
Yeah.
with
No
a
Lindsay
Kalen
Collins.
at fullback
Yeah,
again,
how good was he?
stinging to
Oh,
prove he should be in the
exactly.
Queensland team.
Knights
and
are in-
Origin Gags, who's been shut out again. Like,
Yep.
I just-
Knights
Poor
are in
old
form
Gags.
and Roosters aren't. And
Yeah.
Roosters have players out.
They played well, Newcastle. Up
So
in
you
Newcastle.
watched the
did.
Roosters put 40 on them.
That's right.
Exactly.
Value in the Roosters with us all going
Yeah.
Newcastle.
yeah.
Righto. 5:30 p.m. Combank Stadium. We have Para versus Manly.
Now, how you get a fucking winner out of this?
Oh fuck! And I've just
This
thrown the
battle
coin.
of the shit.
I've thrown the coin and I'm on Para. That's it. I don't even have anything
Yep.
else.
I
Me too.
think you are going para.
Mm.
Wow. Is that just because of the forward pack or like because they're the backs? If Gutho doesn't have a ripper, they're fucked.
I just think a turboless fucking a naturally aspirated Manly is
Yeah.
just shit.
That's fucking
Nice.
Like-
Well, I'm looking at the four the 4 blokes playing 6 and 7 for both sides, and the only one who's got any sort of fucking ability there is this Schuster, the $1.2 million man.
Who's definitely worth that.
I don't know. Can the pack of the Eels, because that pack's still good.
Yeah.
Campbell Gillard, Cartwright, who's somehow just found a second win this year, and then you got Hopgood tackling his ass off in the middle. I don't know. Can they get him over the line when they got Madison playing 6?
Yeah, my logic is literally the same as
fuck?
Tom's. It's just a fucking flip of the coin almost.
Yeah,
Maddo at 6
Mate,
is
when
going
you
to
got
be
that-
interesting to see.
When you got that many key players out of both sides, how the fuck can you possibly know?
Exactly.
I know.
It's
a
just
flip of the
literally
coin.
nothing.
Both forward packs are still pretty solid, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm looking
I
at the
don't know.
reserves, and there's not even anyone on the reserves that they could go, oh, who's Kai Rodwell? Anyone know him?
no.
So I'm thinking, oh, they just joking with Matto, and they're going to bring a reserve in, and then he'll play second row. Fucked if I know.
Well, is Jacob Arthur playing half for Manly?
Yeah, Jake Arthur.
this will
That's
be
what I
his
mean.
first he'll be returning against his old club.
That's nepotism there,
It's
Jake.
Dejan
That is.
Dejan
Good
Arce
work, Tommy.
against Jack. Nice.
Thank you.
He's learning this, bloke.
Yeah. Big words.
Head like a chook for picking shit up.
Yeah, but it's Dejan Arce versus Jake Arthur at 7.
What a fucking...
Who and who? Anyway, I'm going to tip fucking Manly.
Well, thanks for getting there, mate. What are you going, Jace?
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for that. Jeez, we were going around in circles there.
I'm going para.
About an
literally.
absolute steamer of a game.
Yeah.
Going para?
Yep.
Righto.
Para. Literally, I don't have much logic behind it. They're both shit. Para might get it done. Gutho.
Yeah.
Gutho.
Sweet.
That's what it's Gutho.
Righto.
Hat-trick, maybe.
7:35 at Campbelltown, boys. We have the Tigs versus Melbourne.
I think Melbourne, even a depleted Melbourne team, should get it done. Will they? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm tipping them.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm going the Tigs.
Yep.
Well, that
Makes
doesn't
sense,
surprise
man.
me.
Campbelltown, I don't know.
Campbelltown?
I'm backing them in. I'm
Yeah.
backing them in at Campbelltown again.
Fair
Last time I did this, they won 66 to fucking 18 or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Sweet. And on Sunday, last one, we got the Sharkies versus the Bulldogs.
And we've got to go with logic of Nico stinging,
Yeah.
comes out, dominates,
Surely.
hammers them.
Exactly. Yep. I'm going
Sharks.
I think
Righto.
we're all on the same
Bros
page
have got
there,
a
bro.
bye, so you're all good this week.
Well, I tip him to get the 2 points.
Yeah, hey, well, you'll get that one.
Just before we steer off any rugby league chat, breaking hot news. You're hearing it fucking first. Luke Brooks the other day turned down his extension with the Tigers, $500K a year, and it's come out. Cowboys reportedly shopping Townsend off to Super League or a Sydney-based club, and they're going for Brooks 2024 onwards. What do you think of that?
Yeah, well, it's a big call from Toddy Payton.
It is.
Huge call. I don't know. I don't know.
I can't. I understand. Like, okay, Townsend getting towards the end of his career, but why bring in Luke Brooks?
I don't know. My rugby league combination brain just spazzes out that I just think Dearden is your structured half still for
Yeah.
some reason,
You
even
want,
though.
yeah.
Townsend and Brooks are kind of a similar sort of player.
Yeah,
Like, you're just
I know.
replacing
So obviously that's
shit with
working
shit.
okay for him,
Yeah.
but I think that Tommy Dearden's your half and you get a
Yeah.
running 5'8",
Exactly.
which Brooks isn't. But fucking Townsend and him did a great job last year.
Yeah.
So
they
they've proven that theory wrong. It's just with my head, I go no, but that's just me being
That'll
stubborn, I
be
suppose.
the last one of the Dream Titans fucking spine gone. Tedesco, Moses, Brooks, and
Tigers.
forgot. That's where they
Yeah.
all started.
I think he said
Yeah.
Titans.
Nah, Tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
Yep.
the last one
The
that they've
dream
fucking.
spine.
Yeah,
The other
what?
one is
What?
Shane Flanagan shaping up. I think he's got the Dragons gig. As
Yeah,
a coach.
that's looking
pretty
pretty
sure we
well
said
confirmed.
that fucking ages ago when Griffin got
Yeah.
sacked.
Got the
so
boot.
I'm
hey,
still
common
reeling.
sense.
I'm
Common-
still reeling that Riles fucking just knocked it back.
Yep. Said fuck off. I'm going to Melbourne.
I just think common sense prevails there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
putting him in that role.
a
He can-
brand new debut coach. Like, you don't want to go to a fucking sinking ship, eh?
Nah,
But you want
He can
someone with
turn 'em
confidence
around.
who has done the job before, has no problems going, this is the team I fucking want.
Yeah,
Exactly,
and
yeah.
also he goes, "This is how we're gonna play because
Yeah.
it will work."
Yes,
not
yes.
old mate who hasn't tried out his fucking way of playing before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
No, I think,
Great call.
Yeah. So that's
Great
That's all
call. Righto. Time for Squeeze of the Week, boys.
Oh,
Brought to you by the Standard Squeeze. This invention here, one of the best things getting around this year. Think of your 2-stroke oil bottle, give it a squeeze, pour the right amount in, your mower runs a dream.
It might actually be
Give
the
it-
best thing since sliced bread.
Could be.
better than Lego even.
Better
It
than
is.
Lego. Same principle. Give it a squeeze, pour it in, your engine runs a dream.
Yeah.
Oh,
You get the right mixture. You don't end up fucking on the floor after 2 drinks because
That's right.
you're pouring them
It's
yourself.
as tough as a set of woodpecker lips too. It's fucking. You can throw it in the
It
gunnel
is.
of your boat, in your bag, on the floor, whatever. It won't smash and break glass everywhere. It's lightweight. It's got all your shit on it.
It's food grade plastic in
It's
here, Tom.
fucking unreal. It
It
should be
is.
in
It
every
is.
Reggie's kit.
Golf
Fuck
bag,
knows.
undercarriage luggage on the plane, anywhere.
just versatile.
You'll be measuring one at a time, make it a double. Grab the big shot that's got a 100 ml chamber, believe it or not. So jump on the standardsqueeze.com, use the code Reggie15, grab a squeeze, check out their other stuff like the 4-in-1 cup, the snapback, and always give them some love on the socials.
That's right.
Look after the blokes looking after the Reggies.
As always.
Fucking oath.
With one of the most Reggie bits of kit you could think of.
Is there name a fucking more Reggie bit of kit? There is fucking nothing.
We'll wait.
All you got to do is just squeeze and drink.
Yeah.
Squeeze and
Fucking
drink.
simple.
2-stroke and
It's
Coke,
just
baby.
standard.
Responsibly too, like we always do.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So are we thinking? Now this is fucking dangerous, but we take risks here on the Reggies.
That's
We
right.
do. We do.
We are going to call out the selection panel, specifically Brad Fittler for his New South Wales selections.
Yeah.
And more so, I think, fucking with the head of Nico
The
Hines.
dropping of Hines specifically.
Yeah.
It's not even the whatever the bench and that. It's literally Nico being an absolute top lad, and you've just fucked with his head, you
Yeah.
dog rooting cunts. That's pretty much it.
It's a big call because it could fucking backfire on us.
That's right, but that's why we take
But-
risks.
We do.
We don't
Yep.
we're not PC around here, mate. We take risks and we deal
Fuck
with the
yeah.
consequences.
Any honourable mentions?
Oh, have you got one?
Benny Thompson.
Oh, Benny Thompson.
The way he rode Yellow Brick was
Fucking
fucking
hell.
atrocious. And that wasn't the only one.
Yeah, no, there was a few there. It wasn't. I think there might be a bloke coming up who's a bit upset about that as well.
Yeah.
But from all reports, you feel bad spraying him because everyone reckons he is one of the nicest jockeys getting around.
Or being
Like,
nice doesn't win
just-
your races.
Nah, that's
No.
right.
It burns cash. Anyway, yeah, we're going to give it to the New South Wales selection
Selection panel.
panel.
Yep,
and
Joey,
Fittler,
Brandy,
specifically for the Hines
Freddie.
call.
That's right. Don't dog a bloke, you grubs.
Yeah, and even if it does come off and Moses gets man of the match, you can't argue with that it was dog.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
You've shit on the bloke.
It might work out, but
I hope it fucking backfires on him.
yeah.
Because,
So-
say, like, yes, regardless, we win the series and then Nico would probably get selected for game 3.
So this is where I was trying to go before. I've just remembered what I forgot. If you were saying like it just fucks with his head, and how does he get picked for game 3 after they lose game 2 and go out there and go, I'm gonna fucking do anything for Fittler.
That's
And
what I mean.
I'm gonna do anything for this jersey.
That's what I mean, bro. They have literally fucked his head. Like how, even though he will, the bloke that he is, he'll cop it on the chin, be a stand-up lad. Inside, he would be going, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck you, you
There
grub.
is a bloke who's done this exact same thing before, and that's Ches. Do you remember in 2017 or 2018, he got dropped after being the backup for years, the successor for Kronk, and they put Benny Hunt in there with Munster, and Ches came out in that game 3 and we lost 2-0, and he fucking killed it.
Yeah.
And he
Hasn't taken a backward
solidified his
step
exactly
since.
solidified his
Bro,
spot for
when
the next
Nico
5 years.
Hines' phone rang and it was Fittler, he would have been thinking,
This is
he
it.
would have been pumped going,
Yeah.
here is my shot. Cleary's injured, I'm in. Oh, I'm not even bringing you into camp.
do you
Yeah,
reckon
that's fucked.
he would have known beforehand?
No.
The noise,
How?
surely the noise got to him. I don't know. Anyway,
Anyway, so you're
I think at a time like that, you got to just drown out the noise because fucking
Yeah, true.
At the end of the day, it's not Fox Sports or Channel 9 selecting the squad. It's Fred.
yeah.
But anyway,
and he's a
so-
squeezer.
Fucking
You
oath.
squeeze.
All of them are.
And again, you get nothing for getting squeeze of the week. Right. Let's have a punt, eh?
Fucking oath, I'm keen.
Let's
mate.
have
we
a
always
punt
do.
because we are so fucking good at it
Yeah.
that we went 0 for 3 on the all-in multi. That's the first time ever.
We were actually going to wear black armbands to
Yeah.
just to acknowledge how shit we did.
That was that'll.
Respects
I
for
don't
losses.
think that'll be possible to ever happen again.
No, that was
fucking
very.
hope not.
Do you know what? I'm sort of glad that you've all come down with me, as bad as that sounds. Like when I'd shit the bed
After
so
the first,
hard,
yeah,
so hard, like so bad. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm going to die from comments.
I did think that. I was like, fuck. He has just could not have been more wrong.
No, more wrong. Terrible.
So the fact that we all end up losing,
Took the heat off a bit.
it did. Yeah, I'm going to claim that I was the closest.
Oh, for sure.
I lost the least
Yeah.
because it lost by a spider's dick.
You can fucking have
So-
that.
Yeah, the first loser. Yep.
Yeah. But we got a placer. We got a place getter in this very last fucking bet of the show in the Stradbroke.
Yeah.
Thank God, Pedro and Rocket, they got a place.
On ya, boys.
So we didn't all just get hammered.
Yeah.
Barbary did, though. And that is
Unusual
now
for him.
That is now not one bet for the Punters Club that has succeeded in the
Yeah, in
last
the whole
4
rotation.
weeks. And
Wow.
speaking of the Punters Club, the cash is looking low because, one, we don't win anything, and someone owes $150 this week.
Probably
Does
me.
he?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
me. I had a bit
We're
on.
losing interest.
I had a bit on over the weekend. Sorry, boys. I'll double her up this
just
week.
set up a recurring transfer, mate.
Well, yeah, I'm a useless fuck when it comes to that, so I'll get onto it. But we'll double it up this week, boys.
Yeah. Right. So, the Blue Bet all-in multi, we're coming back, and we're coming back hard.
We are.
We're coming back hard.
Yep.
I'm going to the horses, going to Flemington, down to Melbourne. Peter Moody trained galloper named Cy. In race 4 at Flemington on Saturday. Down the straight, first up, last start. We were at the Doomben Cup.
Yep.
Was one of our wins for the day.
Big Doomben.
Big Doomben. Over 1,100. It was a class above. First up, absolutely dominated the field. This task is no harder. Same race, same distance, same track. It's no harder, and it can only be fitter after the first up run. Been a very lightly raced 4-year-old, boasts a record, 7 starts, 4 wins, proven down the straight, as I said, at Flemington, which is a huge one for me. I like when they've already been down the straight when I
Yep.
back them.
Yeah.
Would have liked to see it draw a little bit wider. Drawn barrier 3. Probably going to be it's a soft 7 at the moment. Check the forecast. It's sunshine up until Sunday. So probably soft 5. Soft 6 maybe, which is perfect for her. Currently getting 245 with Blue Bet, and I'm going the win, boys. Flemington race 4, horse 7, Cy paying $2.45.
Blake hasn't learned with going on the nose for the all.
Well, there's 8 in the race.
Yeah.
So if one comes out,
I
next
do
thing-
like Cy though. I think I backed it last time I won. It's a fucking good horse.
Yep.
But-
Pissed in. We're going to get
Good
some
value.
good odds on the multi
yeah.
this week. Well, we've got to do something after that last
We
effort.
do.
There's a Reggie all in.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking oath.
We have been a bit peppered about our bets lately by some old boys.
Yeah, that's right. we
So
have.
I'm going to win.
Nah, good
Nice.
stuff, mate.
I like it. I like it.
I think it'd only suit. I'm literally going to be at the Biffs this weekend. Timmy Zoo. I'm back in the boy home, and I reckon to win by KO or TKO. On the Punters Club, I'll get to a more specific one and my reasons why. I just think Timmy Zoo will wear this bloke down. He's got everything to fucking prove here. He'd be hungry as fuck, wanting to take Charlo's head off. I don't think a brick wall would stop him at the moment, so I'm tipping him to get the KO, TKO victory, paying $1.45 on Blue Bet.
Nice.
Lovely.
I like that a lot.
Lovely.
Right, yeah, I'm sticking with my AFL, even though it fucked me last week.
Well, you went against the Hawks again.
Yep, I won't do that again.
Second time in a row.
All right, but I'm steering away from any team winning any head-to-head this week, and I'm going with something a bit different. Going Carlton versus Gold Coast Suns, and I think regardless of the win, there's going to be one bloke who will stand out in the forward line for Carlton, and that's the Coleman Medal front-runner, Charlie Curnow. He has been in elite goal-kicking form this year, as well as last year, and I'm backing him to kick 3 or more here against the Suns. I think he'll dominate that defence, as he always does, as I've said. decent value this week. I think it's about $1.50.
It is $1.50.
So Charlie Show, he'll fucking turn up for the boys.
I,
Carlton should turn it around, but I'm not confident enough. I think
Yeah, I
regardless, even if Suns do salvage a win, I still
think he'll
think
kick
Charlie's
three?
going to fucking
I'd
still
love if
turn
he
up.
just kicked a couple of early ones in the first
Oh,
quarter.
yeah, that's what I mean. As soon as
Just
he sets up with that.
Carlton
fucking-
start hot, 2 quick goals to Charlie, and we can pretty much get in the queue.
Yep, and that's on Sunday. So Sunday's a big day.
Righto. So for that little 3-legger, boys, the all-in multi, Blue Bet all-in multi, you're going to get $5.33.
Very nice.
And you can boost that to $5.63.
That's got to be our
That's
best odds yet.
Great value. No, we had a 6er in there, I think.
But as per usual, though, that'll be on the, download the Bluebet app and you'll find it under the Bluey Specials. The
Bloody
Reggies.
oath.
Exactly.
Don't have to fuck around putting it together. Just head straight there and jump on the Reggies market.
Get into it.
Fucking go.
And we'll be back. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Well,
As a great man once said, the tide turns.
it does.
Ours turns frequently,
Yeah.
and it will turn this week. Right. As we said, the only 2 people that saved us with a minor placing were 2 old boys. So we need them to come back again this week with the Blue Bet Old Boys segment. Keto, he might be down in the dumps again, but I think he'll still be up and about because he has been on fire.
Oh, mate.
He said, I'm hoping for a good day here today. And he sent me 6 tips, I think. And 5 of them run a place. He had 100 to 1 place multi. And the only thing that didn't get it was his tip for the show.
Oh, no.
So, fuck, he was on, man. He had a $20 in there, 15. Like the first 2 that got the place, I'm like, oh, this bloke might actually be on.
Yeah.
So, let's see what he's got for us.
Righto.
Give it to us, Keats.
Reginald, let me start by saying I am not going to give you the spray this week.
Oh, thanks.
Going
I'm
easy.
sure you're giving yourselves the spray. Tommy D, can I say, mate, apologies, buddy. $21 multi. I didn't even know about, to tell you the truth, because I fell asleep in that fucking episode. More to the point, your little fucking executives beside you didn't even mention it in the post-mortem Origin fucking episode. So, I am going to say apologies, buddy. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
How about them other pair of cunts try and do something similar? Guess what Keto's Collectors is going to do this year? Blue Bet,
This year?
old boys. Easy. Flemington Race 3.
Come on.
A horse that won for us the other week, Shayla. Remember I said I backed it in the Melbourne Cup?
Is it right?
That's right. Well, it runs around at 2,500, I think, this week. You will see this horse storm down the centre of the Flemington Straight, just like it may do in the Melbourne Cup. D. Yendel, barrier 18.
Dirty
Yeah,
Danny.
bit of a worry. Gets back, but it'll just kill him. Just get on, guys. I think it's about 350 or something. Put it on the nose. Happy punting, guys. Stay safe. I'm going fishing tomorrow.
That's
You're
right.
getting
That's a bloke.
290 a win.
That's a bloke in a fucking good mood, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just
I'm
hear
going
it.
fishing tomorrow.
Sounded relaxed,
Didn't
calm,
he?
cool, collected,
Good on you, Keto.
and I'll be getting on it.
He is determined that this thing is going to win the Melbourne Cup because he's had money on it 100 to 1.
What a narrative, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he's letting us know too.
He'll
it's
back
good,
it all the way
It's
to the
good
Melbourne
telling
Cup.
you that as well, instead of just sitting on it and then spruiking after.
Yeah. Well, so before it won for him 2 weeks ago, he had it. It won't be 100 to 1 now, but he had it on before it won the other week at 100 to 1. So I think he'll probably mention that every week until the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And good on him.
Yeah. Fucking.
I like that. Great bet.
Good on you.
On your keto.
G'day, Reggies. Pedro here, ready for his picks. Unlucky last week with Hawaii
Unlucky every
5-0,
week,
but got smoked by the roaring favourite.
Yeah.
But, Raja King, she done well. Third, better than last, but hey, I'd rather a win. This week,
Yes.
I'm going to go back to the NRL, lads. I'm going to Friday night. Yep, going to get a win straight up. That'll kick me on for the weekend. I'm going Cowboys Penrith. So all the Origin boys are away, but I still like this Cowboys team. I think they're going to give it to the Penrith Panthers. Sorry, Tommy.
I'm with you.
Penrith, shit. without Cleary. Anyway, Cowboys head-to-head and 2 try scorers.
Yeah.
I got Kyle Felt. He's pretty handy out wide for a try. And Drinkwater. He's got to drink water.
Drink
He's going to
Bundy.
be running the show a bit. So thanks to Blue Bet's paying about $8.50, which is very nice. So Cowboys head-to-head. Kyle Felt and Scotty Drinkwater anytime. All right, boys, get on it. Cheers.
And
Yeah.
Penrith are shit.
That's funny, eh? I don't mind that. Like I said, I'm literally going Penrith because they're my team, and I'm like, oh, well, they have a fair bit of class there, but
Yeah.
honestly, don't mind that bet at all. Like, if you are going to go an upset, that's it, like we said before, and a couple of try scorers, there they are.
I think, Drinky will step up. He has been last
He's
few
been
weeks.
playing well.
Fuck, yeah.
And Felt's just a given. So
Yeah, he's always a good shout for
I
his
reckon that's
try.
pretty good odds, really.
Yep.
$8.50.
Yeah, it is. It's great odds.
Last time we had a multi around that price, we know what happened.
Yeah,
There you
true.
go.
The
You
boys
bet,
have
right?
been on.
They have been.
I don't think they've had a week for ages where they haven't won something.
Yeah, they've definitely come into their own, the old boys, eh? They've
Yeah,
fucking-
sure.
They've warmed
they've
nicely.
pulled us out of the shit a couple of times.
Yeah. See, they just had to get warm, fellas.
I did.
Yeah,
Warm
that's
up a
it.
bit.
Yeah.
Strap the knees.
Bit of deep heat.
Yeah.
Bit of Vicks in your nostrils.
Righto, Rocket. Give it to me.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders. Rockets, roughies raring to go. No spray this week, boys. Don't want you getting too
Everyone's going
silly.
easy on us.
So, Saturday, Rose Hill, race 7, horse 12, Zoom on. I think he can go one better this week. Tim Clark on board, Waterhouse bot the trainers. Paying about $4 a win, $2 a place. Jump on him. Stay hard.
Nice bet, because that was almost me all in for the place.
Yeah, yep.
So, love it.
Nice.
Yep. No,
Great
good work,
stuff.
Rocket.
Sticking
on
with
that
him.
for sure.
Sticking with Zoom on. I like it.
Very good.
Right. Can I have another little bet?
yeah, 100%.
of course.
mate.
Just quickly before we do the punters
Little
club.
value
Yeah,
bet.
mate.
Talked about it before. Ashes first test. If Josh Hazelwood gets a start, man of the match.
Yeah, right.
Currently $13 with Blue Bet. If he gets a start, you'll be spewing you didn't have any on. Don't quote me on this, but I can only assume that if you place the bet now and he doesn't get named, you get your coin back.
You'd think
yeah.
it
Because
would
he
be
didn't
voided.
play.
It'd be, like
Right.
a justice bet.
That's what I'm assuming anyway. So I've had a little something on. I just think I've looked at the conditions and it's going to be shit, cloudy, showers every day except for the first day.
Doesn't seem like England weather.
And
not at
well,
all.
how good was it for the
Yeah,
final?
that
It was
was
sunny
unreal.
every day. It was bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, first day should be good, and then it's going to be terrible weather. So I just reckon they rested Joshy from the World Test Championship final, so he was fucking raring for
Yeah,
this.
that's a great
$13 man of the match.
Great shout. I've got a little one too. Just if we're going to do that.
Yeah,
Travis, highest run scorer of the series. It's paying about $10.50.
nice.
Worth like chucking a little tenner on.
Give us the roads. Give us the fucking flat wickets. And
He'll just come out. His game plan, everyone knows his game plan, but they can't do much about it. He'll just attack, and he could easily pick up a handful of centuries.
they're going to bowl short to him. I can guarantee that.
Fuck yeah, and
they
he'll
will
deal
be
with it.
bowling short.
He will deal with it.
Hopefully.
Fuck
Hopefully.
yeah.
hopefully.
I'm pumped for
Yeah.
the fucking Ash.
I reckon they're going to have a backward square, a fine leg, possibly even a forward square, and just bowl short.
Yeah.
Because it does trouble him a little bit.
Yeah.
He likes it outside off and cut shots, drives.
He loves that cut shot, doesn't
But,
he?
yeah, we'll see. I'm sure he's in the nets right now.
He would
getting
be.
fucking bowled bounces by
It'd be
all the
it'd be a
boys.
nice cloudy morning in England right now, and he'd be in the nets.
Yeah. Righto. Punters Club must lift. The
I'm
Punters Club must lift.
I've done a bit of thinking. I've got some theories here of where I'm going. So, as I said, heading to the Stinks this weekend, Timmy Zoo. I've got a theory. I'm going, my first bit, I'm going $40 on Tim Zoo to win in rounds 7 to 12. Theory on that is he's fighting a Mexican. These blokes are fucking tough fighters. Tim is in the zone. He's not young and dumb anymore. He's not going to come flying out trying to finish him straight away. He'll have a game plan. He'll wear this bloke down. Mexicans are tough, like I said. I just feel like he'll wear him down over 6 rounds, and then in the later rounds, he'll just fucking put the heat on, keep pushing forward, and end up, it'll be a TKO, I think.
Yeah.
Like he'll finish him. That's paying $2.50 on Blue Bet.
Oh,
So I'm
in
gonna,
what rounds were they?
in round 7 to 12.
Right.
So
Copy.
the
Is that
second
just
half
to
of the
win?
fight.
Or
Yeah,
is that
just to win the fight in
Yeah.
round 7 to 12. But that has to be like a TKO
Yeah.
or a KO.
I think you hit the nail on the head there with the way he'll just wear him down for
Well,
sure.
and he's not going to be in a rush. Like he's a he's a lot more mature fighter now than what he used to be. I just feel like he'll just come out, do his job, and in the later rounds, that's when he'll really put the heat on.
Exactly.
So
He can go the whole 12 rounds, and he's got a fucking absolute engine on that. Bloke.
Will that market be up?
yes,
think?
it is already. I had a look beforehand. It's in a bit of a
Okay.
different thing, but that is paying $2.50 on Blue Bet
Copy.
right now.
And we're having
40 on that.
Rogie.
Nice.
The next bet I'm heading to the Newcastle game. Now, I've got 40 on this as well. I'm going Newcastle Knights to win and Kalen Ponga to score a try.
Copy.
That's paying $2.80. I just feel like I like Ponga at fullback. The Chooks are shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like him getting that ball when it's 3-on-2, the old goosey show and go, Ponga goes in. I just feel like $2.80. I'm having $40 on that as well.
Yep.
So that's $80. And then I'm heading to the Origin. I'm going to try and make it 2 out of 2 with the multi. So I'm going the Queensland boys to seal a series I'm going the line of -4.5. I feel like we'll at least win by 6 points. The boys will fucking put the heat on.
Yep.
And now I've got a couple of try scorers. Jeremiah Nane is known for that crossfield kick attacking the half. I feel like I can see it in me head, that crossfield kick at the half, hopefully on the sooky fuck. And Nanai comes in flying over the top of him. He'll whinge about something, and then fucking Nanai will score. So I'm going Jeremiah Nane, anytime try scorer. And I also think there's a bloke who comes on the field and he knows how to dive over at close range, and that's Harry Grant. I feel like I can just see Harry coming on and sealing the victory for Queensland by diving over the line and everyone getting around him. So that's me multi. It's Queensland with a line of -4.5. Nanai and Grant to score, paying $18 on Blue Bet.
Copy. And
And
we're
I'm
having 20.
20 on that.
Nice.
So by the time we record our next one, the pre-origin, that won't have even been yet.
Nah,
We'll still be
it
waiting on
must've.
last
Are
week's
you-
Punters Club.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that.
Would you like to
too
have a
much.
bet on the winner of the 2025 Telstra Premiership? Or?
Or
I
the
don't-
2032 Olympics
I don't know.
sprinting
I
champion.
just is that all right? Can I do that still?
Yeah. I'm just-
Yeah, we just wanted to.
we just love
yeah.
taking the piss.
Yeah. No, that's all good.
No, that's sweet.
That's a great bet. I know exactly what you mean by you just have that like vision
well,
sometimes. when
I
you
just
think
sat
about a
there
try
and I'm just
scorer.
like, I would just love it to go that way.
I love when.
If I was me, that's how I would plan to use
Yeah.
Nanai to attack, and Harry just knows how to get the ball over the line.
Yeah,
He does.
and he
You-
always like gets up and just does
Yeah.
the one finger point up to some cunt in the crowd. Who
Yeah.
knows who it is?
You
Yeah.
just think back to 2020's debut
Oh.
and you're slamming the ball.
How
And
good
down.
was that?
just the narrative, if that happens, would just be epic. So that's what I reckon.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Imagine the carry on from
Oh.
us.
Tear the roof off Suncorp.
Fucking oath.
Righto, sweet. Well, let's hope that what's going to go first? The Knights will go first. If we can just get that over the line straight up, it'll just relieve the pressure of the Punters Club.
Yeah.
I think, what's your most confident one there? Timmy?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident with Timmy.
Yeah.
I'm also confident with Ponga back at fullback that he's a very good shout for a try scorer against the Puss Roosters.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I mean. I'm pretty happy with those two. And then the Origin, obviously, it's just a narrative style,
Yeah.
bet, like a feel good.
We love that.
Yeah,
Just manifesting
Just a-
one.
We love
Fucking
Queensland.
oath. Just a Reggie bet.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
Prime. Now, we've got a bloke coming on who did not do his one and only job on the show last week.
Well, I just
No,
dug one
I'm-
into his ribs there.
Well, I reckon we're going to get a few. So
Fucking
get one in
open.
early.
Yeah. Sneak a little
Well,
jab
we
in
got all
before you
these
can hit
jobs
us.
to do, and we've got to provide winners.
Yeah, that's right. He's just
do.
got one.
Just do your job.
Fuck's sake, Barb.
Come on, Barbary.
Come
Hit
on,
us with your best and your value and the rest.
Reggies, first and foremost, boys, just some serious stuff on the back of the legend last week that wanted to make a donation to TX after his multi got up from Tommy's tips on the Origin the other day. I got a phone call Monday arvo from a mate of mine that just needed to chat. Nothing sinister, nothing serious. He just needed to delete a bit of head noise. And he just gave me a call. We spoke for nearly a couple of hours on the phone, you know. And he does listen, so I just want to give you a shout out, Nath. More power to you, mate, for reaching out. That's what we've got to do, boys. And you know, don't go at this shit alone, lads. If you're struggling, give some a ring. You know, I know myself. I'd rather speak to my mates on the phone for an hour or two than go to a funeral the following week. And I'm tipping the boys sitting on the couch are exactly the same with their mates.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I don't know enough about that crap. Secondly, the boys from the Hamo last Thursday night were giving me a bit of stick. Well, lads, I hope your quaddie got up at fucking Penrith Trots or wherever the fuck you were punting. And I hope you listened because I promised you a shout out, so there it is. Now,
Penrith Trots.
Reggie, here it is. I know I gave the lads a fucking pizzling last week.
There it comes.
You know, but it was warranted. A little bit of it was warranted. But after my performance this week, I need to give myself a fucking uppercut. Go and fucking have a real good, hard, long look at myself in the mirror. But anyway, that's what I get for skiting. Phone got further back than a set of nuts on a snag dog. Conscript was unlucky as fuck. I think he's still trying to get out. And Sofrado had a tough run out wide, and I think he may just come to the end of his prep. But don't get off him, boys. Stick with him next preparation. He's going to be a real nice horse once he furnishes and learns to do everything right. But anyway, no point looking back. You just got to look forward in this game.
The Reggie
It's Switch
horse,
Cup Day
Sofrado.
this weekend, and
It
that's
is.
where I'm headed. My best bet comes up here in race 5, boys. We're going with the Adam Campen trained Depaw, number 3. This horse was awesome first up in the listed Lightning Handicap at Eagle Farm 2 weeks ago, behind Petronius and Athelric. He only beaten 2.4. He got back, was wide, and had a massive burst late, like I said, not beaten far at all. Drops from listed stakes grade back to Class 6 grade here. He'll get back from a wide alley, but under the guidance of Brisbane's best in Jay Orman, he'll be storming over the top of these late.
Jimmy.
Buzz's best, Ipswich race 5, number 3, Depaw. And you got to wait till the very lucky last on the program for me best value, boys. I struggled to find a best value bet here, but done a bit of form and found one. My best value comes up in the last race 9, the listed Gay Waterhouse Classic for fillies and mares, and we're going with the top weight here, lads, Sneaky 5, trained by Brisbane's premier trainer in TJ Gollum. To be ridden again by Brisbane's premier jockey in James Orman. From barrier 6, she maxed to get a lovely run camped in just behind him somewhere, and she'll be there when it's time to stand up and be counted. Barb's best value, Ipswich race 9, number 1, Sneaky 5. That $9.50 and $3 you're getting about her. Barb's best this week, boys. Ipswich race 5, number 3, Depaw, $2.60 and $1.90 at the time of recording. Best value, Ipswich race 9, number 1, Sneaky 5, $9.50 and $3. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
Nice.
On your Barbary.
Great call as always.
Yeah. Excellent. The first part there, liked it. Didn't really go on the back of me just giving him a spray, and then he comes in with the with the deep and meaningful. I was like, oh fuck, I've
Yeah, I
done
felt
it here.
instantly bad.
Yeah.
He made a great point.
Yeah, for
Get
sure.
around
Fuck
your
yeah.
mates. Get around your mates.
Just call me.
Literally.
Fucking, I'll answer.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
that's right. Call your mates, have a yarn.
Sweet. I'm loving those bets. Sneaky 5. I like that horse.
Yeah.
I think I almost said was one of Rockets that he backed a few weeks ago, but that was Sneaky Page.
Few
Um,
sneaky horses getting around.
yeah,
Couple of sneaky.
a couple of sneaky bets this weekend too. Righto, boys. Well, another fucking great show. That
Fuck
was
yeah, I
awesome. There was
enjoyed that.
so much to go through there, and get ready, strap yourselves in for the fucking one of the best 7 days on the sport calendar.
Oh, but
Fuck
we were
yeah.
all pumped up about this episode. Like, for us having a sports show, does it get better than right now? Like
No.
this
Yeah.
episode, everything you're talking about, you're not scrapping to find shit to make it longer or whatever. You're just like, fuck me, can we fit all this
Can
shit
we fit it in?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
And we have.
unreal. How good is sport, boys?
Fuck
Oh,
yeah. And like Gropey,
so
you
good.
mentioned before,
Like-
this happens every 4 years that we get the two biggest rivalries in Australian sport, I'd
Yeah.
say, with Origin and the Ashes.
In England.
Fucking exactly.
Because
Massive.
obviously when they're here, it's in the summer.
Yeah, that's every 4 years. That's fucking awesome. Great
Fuck
weekend
yeah.
ahead.
Let's
Fucking
go.
Fucking
See you
oath.
next Wednesday morning. Remember, we got the pre-Origin special.
Yeah,
Yes.
that covers all of the, like, most of the stuff because
Yeah.
a fired up three of us won't be able to talk much sense after
Yeah.
the game, really.
Yeah.
2 episodes next week. See you then.
Yep.
All right.